Hey guys, so this is your housekeeping video, and what this video is going to do is just run through a few things that you guys can use to clean up your drive as you move into high school so that we're not losing things, we're not misplacing things. You always have it, you always need it, and then some of that stuff from middle school we can maybe go ahead and clean out. So you're going to have 3 tabs pulled up. Your first tab needs to be your drive, so it's going to look like this main page I have. And that's going to give you access to everything you have saved in Google. The second tab you need is your Google Docs tab. So you're just going to have your docs pulled up. And then your third tab is going to be Google Slides. Okay? So we have Drive, Docs, and Slide. So before we start working in the Drive, we're going to come over to Google Docs. You're going to make sure that this filter right here is on Owned by Me so that you're not altering other people's work. And then you're going to come up to this search bar and you're going to type in Untitled. I just want you guys to glance through these items and make sure that you don't have anything in here that can be thrown away. So once again, make sure this filter is on Owned by Me. So this untitled presentation, that was some seating charts from last year. I can toss that. This is a prompt, so instead of getting rid of it, in case I want to reuse it, I'm just going to rename it and say Teacher Day Prompt. Okay, and that takes care of that. This, I'm not sure, so I'm going to click it because I can't see it. And it looks like it is a rubric that I use. So let's just do writing rubric 9th grade up here. Okay, save that. Go back to your docs. And once you have all those untitled items taken care of, you're going to come back down here. Once again, make sure that's on Owned by Me. You guys can organize it this way. You might want to do it by title. Last modified by me is going to be things that you have edited, and last opened by me are going to be things that you have opened most recently to the longest away. So you might want to do opened or modified. This is going to be the most recent thing I've opened. And so we're going to scroll to the bottom and see the very last thing you opened, something you haven't opened in a really long time. Okay? And you're just going to kind of skim these things. If you have like a silly picture saved on here or anything, you can go ahead and delete that. But you're just skimming right now. Is there anything that just by glancing at this little tab, you can go ahead and toss? So we're just glancing. Most of my stuff's things I'm going to use with you guys. These are 2 resume templates. Okay, so I have a double on this. So if you want to get rid of something, you're just going to click these 3 dots and remove. Okay, make sure you double check anything before you delete it. Checking. You guys will probably have some more stuff than I do that needs to be deleted, but you're just going to scroll through there. If there's stuff in there from 5th grade or 6th grade that's just silly, go ahead and toss that so that you're not wasting your space. Once you've done that, you're going to come to Google Slides. Same thing, guys. Come up here, type Untitled, Owned by Me. So I have none, but if you do, you're going to do the same thing you did in Docs. Just see if you can fix it, stick a title on there, or maybe it's just something that needs to be thrown away. Once you've done that, you're going to come down here and look at everything. Make sure it's on Owned by Me so you're not editing other people's things. Last opened by me, and same thing, scroll to the bottom. So let's see. Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs is a story. I might still use that with you guys. This looks blank, so let's open it. Nope, we do need that. So we're going to keep that. And you're just going to do the same thing. Skim through. Is there anything, like let's check out this seating chart. That's from last year. So I can go ahead and toss that. But you're just looking for silly stuff. So anything that is from a long time ago, or maybe you made a PowerPoint, you never finished it, and it can be thrown away, you're just going to go through and toss that. So 4th period intros, I made that on accident. I can toss that. You're just going to go through and clean that up a little bit, okay? So once you've cleaned up your slides, cleaned up your docs, you're going to go into Drive, and you're going to make a few folders. So to make a folder, you go up to the upper left-hand corner, New folder, and let's do Middle School Miscellaneous. okay? Create up here. And then what you're going to do is make a folder for all of your classes, okay? First period, English, create. Second period, what classes are you guys in? Geography, maybe? Create. Third period, Algebra 1, okay? Don't try not to just put math because you guys are meeting more than one math class through high school. Try to be specific, but you guys get the idea. Make a folder for every single one of your classes. I'm a teacher, so I'm just going to do English 1, 2020 to 2021, okay? So let's say you're scrolling through here and student of the week, and you're like, oh, I did that in 7th grade. I don't want to delete it because I worked hard on it. You're going to drag it up here, or you can drag to the side and you're going to stick it in middle school miscellaneous, okay? Writing rubric. Let's say you're like, oh, I did that in 8th grade. Going to throw it over here in middle school miscellaneous. And then you're going to do things that you've done so far. So teacher inferences, we did that together. That is something that my English 1 kids did this year. Throw it over there. Syllabus signature, you guys did that this year. Throw it over there. Station 1, sophomore reading schedule, that was stuff I had from last year, so I would put those in different folders. But you're just going to go through this list, and you're going to start throwing stuff over there, okay? Anything, like I said, you've done so far in my class, so your slide, stick that in your English 1 folder. Maybe you did a PowerPoint for Spanish, throw that in your Spanish folder. Anything from middle school, I would just stick it in that middle school folder. And if you need it, it's there, but you're most likely not going to need it. And that's just going to clean up everything for you guys. That way, when you have to save stuff or turn things in, you're not losing it. You're not confused as to what it is. And it's just not all busy in here with junk. So take a few minutes at some point this week, clean up your Google Drive. Another thing that I think you guys should probably do at some point is the thing I mentioned in the other video where you're coming up here, managing your Google account, updating that picture, and then you can also do it in Canvas account profile. And you are updating that picture, okay? Take a picture is the easiest way to do it. And you're just going to go ahead and take care of that this week. All right, thanks, guys.